How do you lose something so important? Cindy's voice cracked through the tension-filled air. I searched my pocket again, my hand trembling, knowing the outcome wouldn't change. The ticket was gone, and with it, any hope of this being just another ordinary day. For years, every Friday, a group of us at the office had pooled a few bucks to buy a lottery ticket. It was more tradition than strategy, a small ritual to bring some excitement to our otherwise dull work weeks. We'd joke about what we'd do if we won. Cindy would retire to a vineyard, Tom would move to Mexico and open a bar, and I'd dream of finally paying off my never-ending student loans. Last Friday had been my turn to buy the ticket. I remember stopping by the convenience store on my way to work. The clerk handed me the ticket with a knowing smile. "Maybe this is the one," she joked. I laughed, tucking it into my coat pocket, and headed to the office. That morning we gathered for our usual coffee break. Cindy snapped a picture of me holding up the ticket like it was a winning trophy. "For luck," she said, posting it to our group chat. We all laughed, imagining how we'd split the money and what it would feel like to never set foot in the office again. When Cindy burst into the office Monday morning yelling, "We won!" the energy shifted instantly. $40 million. The room erupted into chaos. People hugging, screaming, crying. It felt surreal, like we'd stumbled into a dream we'd all secretly hoped for but never truly believed could come true. Then the question came. "Claire, where's the ticket?" I froze, the excitement in my chest replaced by a sudden sharp panic. "It's in my coat," I said, walking quickly to the rack where I'd hung it. My fingers dove into the pocket, expecting to feel the crinkled paper, but there was nothing. My heart sank. "It has to be here," I mumbled, frantically checking every pocket, shaking out the coat, and even tipping it upside down. Still nothing. The room went silent. "You're joking, right?" Tom's voice broke through the quiet, his usual light-hearted tone replaced with something harder, something accusatory. "No," I said quickly. "I had it. I don't understand. It must have fallen out." The search began immediately. Desks were emptied, trash cans overturned. Even the parking lot was scoured. I called the coffee shop where we'd gone Friday morning, praying someone had found it. But the answer was always the same. No ticket. By lunchtime, the excitement of the win had been replaced by something darker. Suspicion. Cindy cornered me in the break room, her arms crossed tightly over her chest. "You're sure you didn't lose it on purpose?" she asked, her voice quiet but cutting. "Why would I do that?" I shot back, my voice trembling. "I don't know," she said, her eyes narrowing. "Maybe you panicked. Maybe you didn't think we'd find out." The words stung more than I wanted to admit. Over the next few days, the atmosphere in the office grew colder. Tom started keeping notes during our meetings, writing down who said what as if he were building a case. Cindy hinted we should hire a lawyer, just in case. The turning point came on Wednesday, when Sal, the janitor, claimed he'd found scraps of paper in the shredder that looked like part of a lottery ticket. "Are you saying I shredded it?" I demanded, my voice rising. "I'm just saying what I saw," Sal replied, his tone neutral but his words loaded. The group meetings became more like interrogations. Every glance in my direction felt like an accusation. Every word I spoke weighed and analyzed. Cindy and Tom started turning on each other too. Cindy accused Tom of acting too calm about the situation, while Tom pointed out that Cindy had always been obsessed with money. By Friday, exactly 1 week after the chaos began, Sal came forward with another discovery. While cleaning under the industrial shredder, he found the ticket, or what was left of it. It was crumpled, torn, and barely recognizable, but the numbers were clear. It was ours. The relief was brief. Without an intact ticket, we couldn't claim the prize. $40 million lost forever. The aftermath was devastating. Cindy quit the next week, refusing to work in what she called a toxic environment. Tom stopped speaking to me altogether, and the Friday lottery ritual died quietly, buried under layers of mistrust and resentment. As for me, I kept the shredded ticket. It sits in a drawer at home, a constant reminder of everything we lost, not just the money, but the trust, the friendships, the sense of unity we once thought was unbreakable. Sometimes the promise of wealth reveals more than just our dreams. It exposes our fears, our greed, and the fragile threads that hold relationships together. It's not money that ruins us, but what we're willing to risk for it. And often, the cost is far greater than the reward.